Today we are going to do a swatch party with my Pat McGrath Labs metallic shades, or the metallic shades throughout her entire collection, and I am going to show you guys my top 10 favorite metallic eyeshadows from Pat McGrath Labs. Now you may be wondering about her special shadows, and I already have a video on my channel ranking every single special shade from Pat McGrath Labs, so I will link that down below for you guys if you wanted to check that out. Today we are just going to do the metallic shadows. So if that sounds interesting, let's do the YouTube things like subscribe, notification bell, and let's get into it. This is my entire Pat McGrath Labs eyeshadow collection, so if you haven't caught one of these videos before, now basically what I'm going to do is a time lapse of me just like swatching the metallics, playing around with them, working out what my top 10 are out of all of these, and then I come back and like do the ranking. So I hope you enjoy the time lapse. Depending on the noises, if it's like nice little clicky noises, then I'll leave it. Otherwise I might like make it silent and do some relaxing music. It's just going to depend on what the sound is like. So yeah, enjoy the time lapse of swatching. so I have my top 10. It took a little while. It didn't take as long as the special shades. Well, one, because I ranked all of the special shades. I'm not ranking all of these metallics. There's too many similar metallics to rank, okay, all of them. So I thought top 10 was a good compromise, and I think I did pretty good. So let's start with number 10, and I'm gonna put the shade names on the screen for you guys because I don't remember these off by heart. Number 10 is out of Divine Rose 2, and it is this purple shade right here. And there's a lot of similar purple shades in the Pat McGrath Labs Metallics collection that are really, even the one out of the Bridgerton Diamond of the First Water, I couldn't really tell a difference. It felt like it was pretty much the same shade. So this is number 10 right here. I just love a smoky eggplanty type purple like this. I just find this on the eye, for me, it really complements my like eye color, and I just find it always seems to like come together and be really like chic and just sophisticated on me for some reason. The color just really suits my skin tone, so I always gravitate towards these like smoky eggplant purples. Number 9 is from the Celestial Odyssey Holiday Palette, and I don't think you can get any more apart from Celestial Nirvana, which is this like pink one that you saw me swatching out of. I don't think you can actually get Odyssey and Divinity anymore, but sometimes she does bring them back, especially around the holiday time. So if I see them come out throughout the year, I'll let you guys know, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't think you can actually get this physical palette anymore. Number 9 is this like orangey shade from Celestial Odyssey. I really love this shadow. Anytime I use it on the lid, gosh, focus please, it just really makes me happy. It always makes me think of like fall as well. I love to use this shade in the fall, and it just, again, it like really complements my eye color and everything, and I just always feel so pretty wearing it. Look at it. It's insane. It's insane. Number 8 is out of Utopian Dream, which is surprising because it's one of my lesser faves out of the Mothership collection, Utopian Dream. This pink right here, I love it. And when I first got Utopian Dream, I said that this was like it was my favorite shade in the palette. Even over those special shades, this is my favorite shade in the palette. It is beautiful, and it has so much dimension to it that honestly it could be a special shade in a lot of ways. And when I swatched this against all the other pinks, like all the other pink metallics, like this one stood out. It is really pretty. Like, I don't know if you can see on camera just the dimension and the glitter that it has in it. It really does have these like real little specks of glitter that are just so pretty, and it's not like the other pink shadows in her like metallic collection. I really like it. Number 7 is actually from Celestial Divinity. There was quite a few of these metallics when I was swatching these that ranked quite highly just overall throughout all the metallics, which I find quite funny because I was always like, I'm not getting Celestial Divinity, you guys. It's not my color story, blah, blah, blah. And my friend Melina is amazing. She had like a second one that she hadn't opened, and she was like, I'm just sending this to you, you need it. And I'm so thankful to her, and thank you, Melina, if you're watching, because I use this Celestial Divinity palette that much. It's not even funny, and I'm such a clown because I was always like, I'm not getting it. But these metallics are, you know, you guys kept saying how good these metallics are, and you guys are right, because these are insane. So number 7 is actually this one right here. And I've used this in like 3 looks already since I've, you know, been playing with this palette. Not necessarily on my channel, I actually haven't played with this on my channel yet, but it is so cool. It's this really like awesome duochrome. It reminds me of like the special shade out of Moonlit Seduction, and also the special shade out of Subliminal, but like a different undertone. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that incredible? Seriously. Oh, I love this. Now we have number 6, and number 6 is from Moonlit Seduction, and obviously I had to include this incredible platinum color from Moonlit Seduction into this ranking because it is one of my favorite shades. It really is, and I just love this smoky gunmetal steel type color. I just love it. Look at it. Oof. That's incredible. Number 5 is from Celestial Odyssey. Again, I love the metallics in this palette and I love the color story of this palette. This is actually probably like nearly even top 2 maybe of Pat palettes for me. Yes, I know I need to do another Pat palette ranking. It's coming. But we have this one right here, which is number 5. I love this purple. It's the perfect kind of shade where it's still purple, but it's not like too bright of a color. So it's like really wearable for the everyday, but it has this like beautiful smoky pastel purple tone to it. See how it's like almost a silver, but it's not? It's still a purple. I just think it's amazing. I'd be so interested to see how many of you guys kind of guessed my top 10. Number 4. We have a metallic out of the Decadence Mothership. Honestly, the metallics in the Decadence Mothership are amazing and they're so wearable, and I really had a hard time narrowing down between the tones, especially in Decadence, especially this shade and this shade. These two would be in my like top 15 for sure, because I just really love the undertones of them, but I actually really just love Decadence as a whole. But this one right here, you know, is my favorite out of the entire palette. It's a green. If you are new here, I love a green eyeshadow, and this is just impeccable. And look at how creamy and just metallic it is. Seriously, look at that green. Isn't that just amazing? Like, it's so mesmerizing. In third place, we actually have a shade from Bronze Bliss, which was one of the holiday quints from Pat, and it is this one right here. This one, not so much Nunalua, but the formulas in, let me actually zoom you just in just a touch so you don't get blinded by the mirror. The formulas in Bronze Bliss, not so much Nunalua, but in Bronze Bliss are crazy good. Crazy good. They are like cream shadows. It's insane. I don't know what she did with these, but she needs to replicate this entire metallic formula of these 3 shadows in like every palette from now on. But I just can't go past this chocolatey bronze. It's such a perfect like bronze but cool tone bronze. I just adore it. I mean, right? Ooh, so pretty. And just, this is like so perfect for the everyday as like a chocolatey, smoky, bronzy eye. Top 2, what do we think is in the top 2? Now, the second place shadow is in Celestial Odyssey. I told you guys, I love the metallics and the color story of this one. And I feel like anyone who's been around here knows that it's this green shadow here. I love this green. This is my favorite shadow. Well, this is my favorite shadow in Celestial Odyssey, but clearly it's nearly one of my all-time favorite shadows in her collection, because look at that goodness. Does it even need any explanation? I feel like no. It's just so perfect. I love it. And I still feel like it's a green that's like super wearable. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Green is like neutral to me. I just really don't like, all of these colors here are like classified as neutrals to me. I'm not gonna lie. The number 1 metallic shade out of the whole Pat McGrath Labs collection for me, and it is out of Bronze Bliss, and I feel like you guys know which one it is. It's the silver, because seriously, this silver is crazy. The formula of this, it's like wet. It is insane. It's perfection, and it is such good quality, and it's such a beautiful silver. Does it get as much wear as I would like in my collection? No, because it's a little bit more of a glammy kind of color, and I don't really go out at night a whole lot, but when I do, I love this shade. Even just look at this swatch right there, right? Wow. Crazy. It is crazy. I feel like camera's not going to do this justice, truly. So these are my top 10 Pat McGrath Labs metallic shadows. That is my top 10 Pat McGrath Labs metallic eyeshadows. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Was my top 10 what you kind of expected from me? And what is your number 1? #1 Pat McGrath Labs metallic eyeshadow in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're watching until this point, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And other than that, I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!